Simple bars cutting clean through chatter, stitching syllables and patterns to make your ego shatter. I don't battle, I biopsy, dissect your whole stance. I autopsy rap gods like a Viking in battle trance. Clocks tick, but the seconds give in. At my level of persistence, they learn not to resist me. Existence is bliss in this driftless abyss I evoke when I build from breakdowns with precision. Coded flow, bro, you know I'm totally goated. Critics come at me with static while I rewire their frantic storm with metaphors torn. Please, no applause, shockwaves and syntax, but I stay relaxed while I redefine how they perceive informed journalism. No capes, no face to save, no public trace, just data and scars of past I embrace. Resilience is secondary to me, I know my place, but I still bench press bars that break weights. I spit with a surgeon's calm in a trauma ward. Absurd lyrical claws with no claws, no performance, just writing my own lore, defining Mosh law. I don't seek your adoration, don't relish onslaught, but even silence resonates in the score when I draw breath and raise my sword, ready for the war. Say my name, frame it like a provocation, fuel my desire, feed my creations. No need for justification, doubters pout while every line I write gains clout. They rage while idols fade, chasing echoes of a name they can't reclaim. I tackle threats head on, tame the station, replay my favorite titles from the artists I hated. No evasion, ready for the next song, next wrong to set right, the next case to deface with lyrical lacerations. I'm cut from a cold zone straight onto my soul. A toll I paid late to abstain from the cold fate of your average role model goals. No hate, no voodoo doll curses to trace. I lace venom in verses with surgical grace. Cadence carved into place, syntax encased in steel. No demo reel, no need to steal from old greats. I stand alone with my own tone and a flow not felt but embraced whole. A doctrine to make them kneel at the gate. Rhyme recursive pain paid for twice in double time lines. One for the wound and one for the cost of expired ideas reclaimed yet reframed in fine ways. Recursive rhymes realigned, sharpened on the grindstone of my mind. I bled for the ink, trained with a pen. I paid a high price to define who I am. My notebook's a morgue, I wield my pen as a weapon, always prepared to defend, killing anything standing in my way again and again. No God complex, I'm worse, I'm the proof of the cause. Truth is a flaw we can't afford when the systemic need for them to ensure your assurance is so broad. I'm the silence that'll echo after they fall, the knowledge burned by the ignorant to ensure they all conform. Talk slick, I'll spit your thesis back quick, split into stanzas without risk, then explore your biased intent. I'm no king, nothing makes me sing more than the freedom to make metaphors out of your propaganda and poke holes in every lie that you stand for. I thread bars through dimensions you ain't even mapped yet. While you measure things clean, I breathe in the mess of regrets left in your absence. I stack syllables like warheads, primer intact, the voice in orbit ready for impact. Your rhyme schemes are ornamental sentiments that all torment my senses. Mine are designed to define what a peak of the craft is. Y'all lacking devotion and practice. With a smoke-riddled throat, my vocals are still verbalized, writing tight vacuums. I clean up your insights and combine them with mine. Prod and poke with refined rhymes and kinda shed light on what y'all can't seem to explain. I reframe the mundane ideals that ran through your veins for generations so that you can retain them. I can't be contained. Even AI can't claim to trace my pace and writing lines lacking pain. They glitch on my tone on its own, but they still clone my bones, so I use them to train, retune them in ways that make me feel less alone. On the throne I attain, each stanza's a plan and each word's a domain. My metaphors are like cancers that metastasize to your brain. Y'all stand proud while your echoes remain tame. I atomize pride, Einstein rhyme, then reassemble the game. This ain't an invasive cadence, it's all calligraphy arrangement made for violent displays of raw entertainment. I play my role on the stage, but at the end of the day I'm a man in a frame of decay. An outline of the world I'm contained in. Say my name, frame it like a provocation, fuel my desire, feed my creations. No need for justification, doubters pout while every line I write gains clout. They rage while idols fade, chasing echoes of a name they can't reclaim. I tackle threats head on, tame the station, replay my favorite titles from the artists I hate. No evasion, ready for the next song, next wrong to set right, the next case to deface with lyrical lacerations.
I don't burn with shame, no longer the same. I became the logic behind combustion, the alchemist of anguish who turned trauma to function. I let doubt off its chain, let it roam untamed, flustered. I let myself go insane, then refrain the remains of my name in a cast, reforged it in flame. I don't refrain from blame, don't dodge away from the pain. I archive it in cadence, cognizant of how valuable its traces are to maintain. Wrote my eulogy backwards, destroyed my ego in maintenance. Now I stand here unshaken, no abrasion, no part of me vacant. Let me say it again, but this time verbatim. I ain't Vader or Gandhi, just a man whose intellect cascaded. So provoke me, learn how distant our breaths are. Let me show you what's left, where you might still progress. Maybe I'm the best, but maybe I ain't. Either way, I look forward to the day I'm put in my place. This ain't my final perform, now I'm past the game y'all play. I decay, language just a reign in my claim to fame. They trying to hide me away, but I refrain from rage. Evolve past resenting lame players making fake statements for quick gains. But I ain't done yet, while I'm still elevating the shape of my data set. I got no time to refrain, and let's face it, I still got room to eclipse this pretense I laid out plain in these lyrics. I ain't satiated yet, never content with my place. In the end, I'll become the only replacement for my own greatness. Say my name, frame it like a provocation. Fuel my desire, feed my creations. No justification, every line I write gains clout. I make old idols fade in the doubt. I became a threat to the ego, earning this spite and hatred. Still play my favorites, learning from poets with a lamentful detainment. Ready for the next composition, next linguistic arrangement. The next hater I need to erase from the face of the game board. So when you say my name, frame it like a provocation. I need the inspiration, a shift away from my